So, I kind of dropped off the face of the planet for a little while. For no particular reason. I'd like to say, oh, I traveled to Europe and had a life-changing experience, but the truth is I just procrastinated. Also, I am sick, but I figured if I wait till the perfect time to do this, I'm never gonna do it. So, you get to deal with sick me. Yay! I'm also going to be folding the laundry just because multitasking, and I really need to get the laundry done. Let's just get into the video then. Sorry, I realize this is probably going to be very distracting. So we are already at the end of June, which means that we are officially halfway through the year of 2019. So I was thinking it would be a great idea for me, since one of the first videos that I ever posted was my New Year's resolutions, to kind of review them and see any progress that I have made, and maybe some things that for the next 6 months, because man, it goes by quickly, that I should really be working on. So I made a little list here because I just watched through my previous video, which I will actually link down below so you can go watch it if you want to. First thing I mentioned in that video is I was working my way through a certified sports yoga instructor program, and that was just kind of an online program that I was going to go through, and you get a certificate to be a sports yoga instructor. I haven't worked on that at all, unfortunately, so that's definitely something that I'm going to have to focus on if I want to finish that by the end of the year. As well as my online course of the Mind-Body Connection. Still want to do that, I haven't done that this year. One thing that I will say is, you know, those two things were kind of in the category of me wanting to make sure that I'm furthering my education after I graduated instead of just kind of becoming stagnant in my learning. But I will say that that has not happened only because my mom has her herbal school that she was doing this year, both an in-person program, but she's also got an online program. So if you're interested, go to huckleberrybotanicals.com and check it out. I'll link that below as well. Anyway, I've been going through that not only as the administrative assistant and executive producer, but as a student. And that has really just opened my eyes to a whole nother world. So kind of following up with that, I wanted to read 12 really good books. I have listened to one book called Power Habits on Audible, and I actually just finished that. I have not been reading though, at all actually. I think I may have finished one book, I'll have to look, but that was back in January, so I've actually not been very good about that. Definitely need to work on that. I'm definitely furthering my education, just not in the way that I had planned, which, you know, you gotta be flexible, but I'm still gonna try to improve that in the next 6 months before the end of 2018. Next thing was my Bible in a year. I wanted to read through the Bible in a year, and I was gonna use a program on the Bible app to do that. I can confidently say that I'm going strong with that. I am caught up, right on track, and that has been a great experience just because it's getting me reading the Bible every day, even if it's listening to it while I'm working or when I'm driving or anything like that. And that's been a great habit that I've built on these past 6 months. That one, I would say, so far is actually a success. Next, oh boy, 52 exotic meals. Okay, who is writing me? As you can tell by looking at my YouTube channel, I should have around 26 videos done, and I have about 7. So, here's the thing. I'm not going to defend myself. This was just pure procrastination again. However, I will say there have been exotic meals that I have made, but I just really didn't feel like filming it at the time. But I've also been making a lot of other things that aren't necessarily exotic meals, but they're certainly exotic. You know, even learning to make things like tinctures or infused oils or anything like that is stretching me. But I will say, I feel like I could catch up. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like I could do it if I really dedicate myself. I feel like I could do anything that I put my mind to. Yeah, that's not been the best, but it's not too late. Next one is I wanted to do 6 extreme challenges. I could also say with this one that I am pulling through. I have done 2. I swear there was a 3rd one. I can't remember it right now. No, I think I've only done 2. And that is a 30-day yoga challenge, and I did a dopamine fast, which the dopamine fast, I've got a video of that on my YouTube channel. I will also put that in the link below. Or no, I will link that in the description. That's what I meant. That's a great video. I actually just watched through it the other day and I was like, wow, this is a great video. That was an amazing experience. Again, more details in the video. And my yoga challenge video, I did the yoga challenge with a friend back in February, and I still haven't edited that video. We just recently refilmed like 2 weeks ago when she came over again, but hopefully I will get that up within a couple days of posting this video. The next New Year's resolution, I wanted to consistently be getting up before 6:30. I can honestly say that I am already seeing massive improvement in this area of my life since the beginning of the year. I got a part-time job, and that requires me to be leaving the house at 7:20. On those days, I get up anywhere between 5:30 and 5:45, and since I started doing that, I have actually been naturally waking up early and earlier on the days I don't have to get up super early. Like, I'm sick, and this morning I was woken up at 7, and I was like, oh yeah, I could totally get up, that's fine. So I already see a massive improvement in that area of my life. I'm not to the point where I'm getting up before 6:30 every day yet, but I'm definitely getting there. Next one, housework. This, I wanted to be able to, how do I say this? I wanted to get into a system with housework, just so that I could stay caught up and doing it. I can say it's still a struggle for me, definitely. I mean, I'm doing the laundry right now, but that's only because I've gotten massively behind. I would say I think I'm getting better, but I would also say that my mother is doing a wonderful job at keeping everything clean. You should see, oh my gosh, our wood floors look so good right now. She spent 4 hours the other day hand polishing our wood floor, and it's a big wood floor, and it just looks amazing. So I can't take any credit for that, because that was blood, sweat, and tears that went into that right there, and she did an amazing job. I would say I'm probably improving. I think my attitude towards it is definitely shifting. I just need to really get into the system and be more consistent with it, you know. Okay, working out every day. I wanted to kind of at least do some kind of physical exercise every day. I can confidently say that I have been doing our little trampoline called a rebounder every day. I don't do a workout, so I wouldn't say I even break a sweat, but I haven't been doing yoga consistently ever since my yoga challenge ended, unfortunately, in March. I've only done it a handful of times since then, so I still need to work on that for sure. That's also something I'll be able to tackle by the end of the year. I think that's about it. One thing I'm gonna say that's actually really important to learn as a person, and I think that I learned this pretty well growing up in the military, and also just, okay, it's not just because I grew up in the military, it's because I grew up in the military and my parents really took time to teach us well. And they taught us this, that you need to maintain flexibility in your life. That, yes, work towards the things that you want, but I don't know, how do I explain it? Oh, how do you explain a life lesson in 2 minutes? I guess the most important thing is take life as it comes, have your plans, but take it as it comes, you know? And so this year has actually really helped me grow in a lot of ways that I didn't expect, through avenues that I didn't even know existed. And doors opened that I was not anticipating, and things happened that were totally unexpected. That was a really interesting thing there. I'm still working towards these goals, but so many other things have happened that are helping me work towards the person that I want to be. So, for example, the letters I wrote myself. If you go back and watch my video, I wrote letters to my future self 1 year from December 31st, so I guess 6 months from now I'll be opening them, and it's who you were and who you are now. And these goals were definitely designed to help me get to who I want to be. But I think because I've had that ultimate vision in my mind of becoming a certain type of person, that other things have happened in my life that have brought me closer to that goal that are not included in this list at all. And so that's kind of what I mean by maintain flexibility, in that if you have a grand vision, everything in your life, if you focus on that, will kind of point you to that and help you grow into that. And don't get so caught up in just what you had planned, but instead on what is happening now and how that can help you get to where you want to be. So I think that is all for today, and hopefully I will be posting more consistently in the future. I'm going to try to, for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for doing my laundry with me, and I will see you next video.